Good morning, everyone. Happy tax day. We're going to get started here in about a minute or two. If you are participating, please go ahead and grab a yoga mat, maybe grab some yoga blocks. Today we're mostly going to be working with the spine. It'll be a pretty easy, gentle class. We're going to bring the spine through a bunch of different movements, neck included. It's going to feel really nice. Like I said, we'll get started in about a minute here. If you are watching through my website, if you wouldn't mind just clicking on the video itself, that will direct you to YouTube. And then from there, leave a comment so I know who is participating today. If you're already watching through YouTube, go ahead and leave a comment anyways. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Find a nice comfortable seat. I encourage you to sit up on some blocks. You can sit with your feet tucked. You can sit cross-legged. If it's hard to be on the floor, go ahead and sit in a chair. Just sit right at the edge. Take a moment, close your eyes, and feel the weight of your body on whatever surface you're sitting on. Bring your awareness to your breath and take note of maybe how deep the inhales are, how deep the exhales are. Where do you feel the breath? Do you feel it in your belly? Do you feel it in your chest? Do you feel it in your neck? Just take notice. We're going to begin with a little exercise called cyclical breathing. We're going to breathe in for 5 counts, and we're going to breathe out for 5 counts. And that's the exercise. It's very simple. The idea is that we want to try to really fill our lungs to almost full capacity over those 5 counts. And then we want to compress and push as much air out as we can over the 5 counts of our exhale. I'll start by counting for you, and then after maybe 3, 4 rounds, I'll tell you to count on your own. Let's go ahead and take a nice big inhale together through the nose and exhale. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale on your own count, count in your head, and exhale on your own count. Good. Go ahead and let that go. Allow your breath to return to a more natural rhythm. All right, like I said, we're going to be working with the spine today, so let's go ahead and start with the neck. Drop the chin towards the chest. Take a moment just to feel the weight of gravity pulling the head down towards the floor. And then look up towards the ceiling. Think of reaching with your chin up towards the ceiling. Good. Back down to the chest and up. Switching back and forth. Good. Back to center, going left to right. Twist the head to the left, look as far as you can over that left shoulder, and then back to center. Other side. Nice. Dropping left ear towards left shoulder. Back to center. Other side. Whatever one you're on, pause with the head tilted to the side. And then you're going to look down at that shoulder. And then try to look up at the ceiling, keeping that kind of tilted 30, 45-degree angle in the neck. Nice. Back to neutral. Tilt the head to the other side. Look down at the shoulder. Look up at the ceiling. Good. Back to neutral. We're going to put that all together. Nice head circles. Drop the chin to the chest. Look over the left shoulder. Look up towards the ceiling. Look over the right shoulder. And then bring the head back down to where we started. Let's do 3 rotations nice and slow. Good. Once you've done your 3, switch directions. back to center, and back to neutral. Nice. Take a moment, just move your head around, see if it feels any freer, if there's any less tension than there was before. If there was no tension before, good on you. All right, we're going to move down into the thoracic spine. So cervical, that's the neck, that's what we just worked with. Thoracic spine's about from the collarbone down to sort of at the end of your rib cage where the floating ribs are, and then the lumbar spine is going to be below that. Okay, so we're working with this section. We're going to have arms on shoulders. Imagine that you have a laser pointer attached to the middle of your chest, middle of your sternum, pointing straight out. What we're going to try to do is we're going to try to draw the biggest circle we can using that laser pointer. Okay, so we're going to start by curling forward, rounding that thoracic spine, that upper part of the back. We're going to twist to the left, bringing our right shoulder towards our left knee. We're going to draw off our left shoulder towards our back left pocket. We're going to point the chest straight up in the air. We're going to drop the right shoulder towards the back right pocket. We're going to twist forward, bringing the left shoulder towards the right knee. And then we're going to come back to neutral. Okay, 3 rotations in this direction. Imagine drawing a circle with that laser pointer. Nice. Once you've done 3 or 4 rotations, let's switch directions. And good. Once you finish your 3 or 4, go ahead, return to neutral. Shake it out for a sec. Maybe grab a sip of water. All right. If you're not sitting in this position already, I recommend you get into this position. Put like 2 blocks underneath your butt, feet tucked underneath. You can also do this one from a chair, or I guess from a cross-legged position if you're sitting up nice and tall. We're going to bend to one side, contracting the waist here on the side, opening the other side of the body. Once you've contracted and you've kind of found your full extent of that opening, you're going to take the arm on the open side and you're going to reach overhead. Okay, and then back. Curve, reach. Challenge yourself. See how close you can get that arm to your ear. Nice, and back to center. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. I'm going to go ahead and remove the blocks and come onto all fours. So we've worked with cervical, we've worked with thoracic, now we're going to work with the lumbar, the lower back. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to get onto all fours. We're going to tuck the head and bring our hands behind our head. Okay? So we're essentially curving the full extent of our upper back. Now from here, we're going to do cat-cows, but just with the lower back and the pelvis. Okay, so I'm going to lift the pelvis up towards the ceiling as much as I can, and then I'm going to try to tuck the pelvis under. Okay, tilting the pelvis, lifting up, and tucking. Very nice. Come up onto all fours. All right, we're going to put everything together, the moment we've been waiting for. Nice big inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the head, extend the entire length of the spine. And exhale, press the floor away, suck the belly button up and in, tuck the head, tuck the pelvis. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Nice, and back to neutral and go side to side. Bring the hip towards the shoulder as you bring the shoulder towards the hip. Back to neutral and then to the other side. Nice, and back to center. All right, we're going to do a little bit of free movement here, just playing around with moving the spine and whoever we feel is good. A few options, right? We have the cat-cow positions, we have the side to side. Maybe if you want to do a little bit of twisting, if you want to just kind of shake it out. Let's take a minute or two just to do nice, easy movements with the spine, whatever feels good. Good, and shake that out, shake that out. All right, back onto all fours. We're going to end with a few little stretches here now that we're all warmed up. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up into the air. Downward facing dog. Take a moment, pedal the feet out. Keep a nice little bend in your knees so you can really lengthen and straighten the upper body. Nice. I'm going to shift the weight forward into a plank position. Step your right foot out to the outside of your right hand, and then twist into that front leg. Think of reaching through the back heel, lengthening everything, opening the front of the leg. Good. Bring the hand down, back to plank. Step the left foot outside of the left hand, twist. Good. Both hands down. Step the back foot forward to the outside of the right hand into this kind of frog squat. If you can, squat all the way down. If not, keep the butt up, bring the hands a little bit in front. And then we want to try to straighten the spine in this position. Okay, if you need to lift up, maybe bring your hands to your shins or to your thighs and try to get that nice neutral back. If you can, try to get that down here or even down here. Nice. Fold all the way over. Bring the feet closer together. Take a moment here just to hang and let gravity lengthen every space between every vertebra. And slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Nice. That is going to be the class for today. Nice way to wake up the spine in the morning. Hopefully that was enjoyable for everyone. I'll be back again Saturday for some core and recovery. That class will be a little bit more intense. Still do some spine work, but the more activating kind. Thank you again. I will see everyone on Saturday.